Mistake. Believing hotels are the only game in town. Here's a shocker. Airbnb didn't own a single room when it disrupted the hospitality industry. In 2008, two struggling friends Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia saw an opportunity to fill empty spaces during a tech conference in San Francisco. They rented out airbeds in their apartment on Airbed and Breakfast. The twist? Airbnb wasn't about beds or breakfast, but personal connections. Follow for more. Amazon's rise seemed unstoppable, but few knew the secret. In 2000, Jeff Bezos launched Amazon Web Services, a money-losing division. Critics called it foolhardy, but you see, it was a loss leader. Bezos knew that by giving developers cheap cloud storage and computing power, they'd flock to Amazon. Once locked in, they'd expand their businesses on Amazon's platform, driving sales through its marketplace. Follow for more. Mistaking Amazon for Amazon Web Services, a costly error today. Jeff Bezos launched AWS in 2006, aiming to help businesses scale online. But here's the part nobody tells you. AWS initially ran at a loss, draining over $1.5 billion from Amazon's profits by 2014. Why? Because AWS prioritized long-term growth over short-term profit, investing heavily in data centers and infrastructure. While this strained Amazon, it fueled AWS' rapid expansion, making it bigger than the company that birthed it. Follow for more. Ignoring Dhirubhai Ambani's story is a costly mistake, my friend. July 1958, he took a job for 300 rupees, but he didn't stop there. You see, he ventured into textiles, a risky move that nearly sank him. But here is the part nobody tells you. He learned from his losses and rebuilt stronger. His company, Reliance Industries, grew into India's biggest empire. Yet, it wasn't success he clung to, but the constant threat of failure kept him pushing. Follow for more. In 2000, Blockbuster turned down a $50 million offer to buy Netflix. Today, that deal would be worth over $30 billion. But the story doesn't end there. Netflix surged, destroying thousands of Blockbuster stores. Yet, almost a decade later, Netflix teetered on the brink of collapse. Here's the part nobody tells you. Netflix nearly bankrupted itself with original content. You see, every binge-worthy series cost millions to produce. Today, they gamble your attention and your loyalty. And tomorrow, follow for more. Think Netflix loses money on every show, hoping one hits big? Mistake. In 2013, Reed Hastings spent $17 billion on content. Each original series costs a shocking $6 million an episode. But here's the part nobody tells you. Netflix doesn't care about individual shows. They use data to identify trends and adjust spending accordingly. Every show, every view counts in their formula for success. Netflix's strategy is a masterclass in risk management. Imagine knowing exactly what viewers want before they do. Follow for more. In 1985, Nike lost a staggering $30 million. The company was on the brink of collapse, and no one saw Air Jordan saving it coming. You see, Phil Knight had made a massive bet on a line of shoes that flopped, leaving Nike's reputation in tatters. But here is the part nobody tells you. It was Michael Jordan who stepped up to the plate. Despite his rookie status, he agreed to endorse Nike exclusively, risking his own career on their success. Follow for more. In 1994, Jeff Bezos lost $30 million on a failed auction for a domain name. But here's the part nobody tells you. Instead of giving up, he turned Amazon into an online bookstore. And within 2 years, he made back that $30 million in just 3 weeks during Christmas sales. Don't let losses define your future. Embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. You see, Bezos didn't stop there. He saw the potential of e-commerce and expanded Amazon beyond books. Follow for more. $74 billion vanished in a breath. Your retirement funds, your dreams. Enron, once a titan, now a monster unveiled. In 2001, it collapsed, leaving investors reeling. Here's the part nobody tells you. It wasn't just bad luck or market forces. Enron was built on a labyrinth of lies and deceit. The villain? CEO Jeffrey Skilling, who cooked the books to inflate profits. Their asset-light strategy hid mounting debt, making Enron appear leaner than it was. Follow for more. In the 90s, Ikea revolutionized furniture. You thought affordability was their secret? Think again. Here's the part nobody tells you. Ikea didn't just sell cheap furniture. They sold a dream. A sleek Scandinavian lifestyle within your reach. But that dream came with a twist. Their genius pricing strategy: sell products at cost, then make profit from traffic. Each customer was a footstep towards their global domination. You see, IKEA's vast warehouses were designed to overwhelm. Follow for more. Unseen costs. The inkjet conundrum. Every year, you spend thousands on ink. More than a kidney on the black market. But here's the part nobody tells you. That expensive cartridge isn't just overpriced, it's a decades-old scam. Meet Xerox's Palo Alto Research Center in 1972. They invented color inkjet printing. But by the time HP and Canon launched their printers in the 80s, Xerox had signed a deal granting competitors exclusive access to its technology for a hefty price tag. Follow for more. In Silicon Valley, a company promises to revolutionize healthcare. Theranos, it's called. You've heard of the blood testing machine that could do everything? That was them. But here is the part nobody tells you. Their technology never worked as promised. Elizabeth Holmes, the founder, fooled investors, partners, and even government officials with a convincing pitch and charisma. The fraud lasted a decade, costing billions, and tarnishing trust in Silicon Valley's startup culture. Follow for more. Unprepared? Meet Warren Buffett at just 11, investing $38 in a local stockhouse named See's Candies, sold by his grandfather. He thought it was a sure bet, but the villain, Mr. Lynch, manipulated shares. Buffett lost $50. Here is the part nobody tells you. Investing isn't always easy or guaranteed. But your loss isn't final until you learn. From that bitter candy lesson, young Warren vowed to never again blindly invest. Follow for more. In 2019, Apple lost $30 billion to tariffs on Chinese imports. But here's the part nobody tells you. Apple didn't just build factories in China, they invested in the infrastructure and workforce. They became a vital cog in China's manufacturing machine. Leaving now means disrupting this intricate system, potentially losing billions more. You see, Apple isn't just an American tech giant, it's a global manufacturer. And with Chinese operations running smooth as silk, they can hardly afford to leave. Follow for more.